Wydaje się najrazniej,
It's really hard to explain what just happened there, but there's something there. I don't know what the hell that was. Back it up a second. What did I just see? I don't even know what that was. Yo, I think whatever that is might be coming towards us. What if it's not even an animal? What if it's... What is that? I just heard something. Whoa. Where I went, I think it was mostly along this path. And then at some point, it literally just ended up at like a cliff edge. And the steps just stopped. Like I couldn't figure out like where exactly they would have gone. There was no other footsteps. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It feels like absolutely forever since I filmed any sort of haunted video or location. As you might know, I've been on a little bit of a break. I actually just came back from the Philippines and we have returned to Japan, and one of the first places I had in mind, you guessed it, the most haunted forest in the world, which is located here in Japan. We are at Aokigahara Forest, and you guys probably know all the stories. I literally just made like a 5-part winter series, and I said I have to come back when the weather's better, and that moment is pretty much now. So it is a little bit nippy. I think it's supposed to get kind of chilly tonight, but I did bring like my extra sweater and a couple other things to obviously help us camp out here, which is exactly what we're doing. We're going to start basically from scratch and investigate a bunch of the different areas. I am going to do a little bit of filming of just kind of the walkthrough, because the setting now is just completely different from the last time about a month ago when we were here. And we had so many crazy experiences, and I just want to see what it is that we end up with this time. I don't really know what to expect, except for the fact that there's no more snow, which is great. So it'll at least be easier for us to hike and walk through this place. And yeah, let's just see what happens. Smash the like button. Let's get the adventure started. All right, as you guys can see, it's the sun is going down. I got here literally just in the nick of time. There was a bit of an incident earlier, which I will explain on the vlog, which kind of slowed me down from coming earlier, which is what I intended on doing. Damn, it is actually quite cold here. And I did not bring my gloves. Oh well. We'll just have to make do with what we've got. But we're still a little bit close to the main road, but once we get a little bit further in, it's gonna get a lot quieter. Damn, I'm actually like really psyched to be able to do this again. And it smells more foresty, like pine, a lot of pine. If you guys remember last time, we had one thing that kept happening, which was off of the main trail, is we kept getting these scents, and it smelled like a manufactured scent. That's the best way that I could explain it. It smelled like deodorant, perfume, all sorts of things, and my shirt's relatively clean, but it doesn't have a very strong odor. And yeah, also if you want to get the merch, Make Maple Syrup Great Again, if you want to support the channel, feel free to do so. The link is down in the description below. But we are going to have to throw some lights on very soon, because it's probably about to get pretty dark. Not really even sure why I said probably. I'm just a little bit tired from the flight, the drive in. It takes a bit of time and effort to get everything done, organized. It's starting to get quiet. But for those of you that don't know, this is a very notoriously haunted place. The reason why is a lot of, lost souls have essentially gotten stuck out here. And, basically a lot of people have come here to, take their own lives. I mean, some people, they come, and we do got to keep an eye out for that. Last time I was here, because of the snow, we were able to follow the tracks in to some spots, and interestingly enough, there was one area where the tracks went in and then just kind of stopped at sort of like a cliff edge sort of thing, and that was it. No sign of anybody there. But oftentimes people find clues of people in here, or even worse, bodies. Unfortunately, that is the case. They've actually stopped recording how many, people they find out here as of late. They don't even report it anymore. For like a second I thought I saw a person down there. But that is kind of the thing out here. You see a lot of weird stuff. And if you guys haven't seen the previous series, definitely go and watch it. I 100% saw some things. And things that would probably scare the bejeebers out of the average person. I'm just trying to take it all in. The fact that we're here, we're going to be alone once again, camping out here. And I don't know if we're going to stay the whole night or not, but we'll do our best. Apparently it's supposed to start raining tonight at some point. And I imagine there's probably bears now too, since it's finally warming up. But this place is vast. It's quite dense. All of this is all essentially because of the volcano. When Fuji erupted, it essentially created all of this. And there's a lot of overgrowth of roots, as you guys can see. And it makes it a little bit treacherous to walk through in some places. It's getting quieter now. Wow. I do love it, during the day at least. At night is kind of a bit of a different deal. So I'm not really sure which area to go to. I think I might actually just go back to the area where we kind of started off last time. Sorry, I literally almost just bit my cheek. Ow. That hurt. You know when you your teeth accidentally grab the side of your mouth? That's literally what just happened right now. But yeah, I think we might go back to that area, which is all the way down there. But we got to be extra cautious because it's different now that there's no snow. You can't follow your own tracks in or out. So and I forgot to bring ribbon, forgot to bring my gloves. I'm just totally unprepared tonight for all of this, but let's just go in and do our best with what we've got. Oh, it's getting so quiet now. I kind of love the peacefulness though. That was weird. It kind of felt like somebody was almost walking behind me. I didn't hear anything. It just kind of felt when you feel like there's someone following you or watching you, if you will. That's kind of why I turned around to check, but clearly there's no one there. There's no one around. Not a single soul in sight at the moment. It's a little wet, but not bad. Oh, there are people here. Okay, so that was kind of interesting. I stopped recording for a second. There were people back there. I don't exactly know what they were doing. I don't want to film them and disrupt them because it looks like they're doing some sort of ceremonial type of thing. I'm not really sure what, but they're doing something that's ceremonial, and I guess it's for the forest. I just didn't want to really like disturb them. I don't want to shove my camera in everybody's face all the time, but I do have to stop in a moment or two because, as you guys can see, it is starting to get relatively dark. I really wonder what they were doing. I think they were probably doing something that might be connected to the souls of this place. So that's kind of interesting. I would have asked them, but they were all kind of doing their thing. Because the wind just came through. Holy crap. Wow. That just felt really different. I'll explain to you guys in a moment what was kind of going on there, but the energy you feel as that guy is praying, which is exactly what he's doing. Once I get far enough away from them, I'll explain further as to basically what it is that they're up to. Apparently they're also going to be waiting until the sun completely sets, and that's when they're going to be doing offerings. So I might come back after and maybe join them. I don't really have, well actually no, I do have some things I could offer, so it's really hard to explain what just happened there, but I will in a moment. Okay, so I just realized something. I don't even know if they are aware of this, but there's a spot back there where clearly at some point somebody went off into the actual woods, which is kind of an interesting location because it's kind of like dead smack center in the middle. It's not even like far away at the back, but I don't know if they're aware of that. There are like markings around the trees. I just realized that because I'm actually back at the sign where the road kind of splits off in two different directions. So basically, what it is that they're doing, she explained that the gentleman who was doing the prayers is actually a Tibetan monk from Nepal, and they came here to actually pray for the lost souls. They are in search of haunted places, and I guess maybe his goal is to try and kind of maybe relieve the energy, or mostly just pray for the souls themselves. She did say there was obviously a lot of yurei here, and I kind of told her some of the experiences I had last time, which included what I saw down this direction, which was basically a body when there was no actual body hanging from the tree, which is already crazy as it is. They did say they are going to wait until the sun goes down, and then at that point they're going to start making offerings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually continue on in this direction for the time being, and wait for the sun to completely set. I'm going to put my light on before I do that, and hopefully my hands don't freeze tonight because it is quite chilly. But the vibes that I was getting, like the girl was literally shaking. Like I asked her, I'm like, hey, do you mind if I film any of this? And she's like, no, no, not at all. Just go ahead, right? I guess she wants to show people like what they're doing. So yeah, that was, I don't know. It just felt, it was starting to feel really different. Like the energy was just really cycling up. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's basically what was happening. All right, let's head off into this direction, which I'm kind of nervous about, but let's do it and see what happens, I suppose. Okay, so I stopped for a second, just to kind of organize my things, and we are currently en route to our spot. Why does it seem so like hazy here all of a sudden? It's not really showing up on camera, but for some reason with my own eyes, it just looks foggy. Yeah, definitely got much quieter, other than the periodic plane in the sky. Hello, is there anybody out here? I don't know if you can see me right now or remember me. Heard something. That's the thing with this place, is you constantly hear noises, but you rarely see animals. See, I don't know if those people are going to come back here. I did tell them about this spot. I'm just kind of curious as to what it's going to be like now, since it's been probably about a month, I'd say, since we were last here. Maybe less than that, but roughly. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely getting getting cool tonight. Yeah, we might be in trouble, but I gotta just try and keep my hands warm. Hello, anybody out here? So there was only one other car in the parking lot. I almost fell there, which obviously I'm going to assume was just them. So there shouldn't be anybody else here apart from us four, and clearly they stayed behind, so okay, I just heard somebody down there. It sounded like somebody cleared their throat. Okay, maybe I am mistaken. Maybe there is somebody else here. Hello? Maybe they came in from like a different way? I don't see why they would, because this is kind of like the main... Well, I mean, that way is the main parking lot. This is not. Not the usual way people come in, I don't think, anyway. See, the other thing now is that because it's warming up, I mean, it's still cold enough at night, but we gotta watch out for poisonous snakes. They do have those here. Mamushi, they're called. Vipers. I don't know why it's like super hazy. Maybe just because it was warm and now it's getting really cold. Oh man, I think we're here. Yeah, last time we were here, it was very easy to spot when we were going into that area. Now it's not, but I did hear somebody clearing their throat. We'll come back here in a sec. Let's just go and double check and see if anyone's actually here or not. The hell was that? Heard like a voice or something. Oh, that way. Whoa. What in the f*** is that? There's something there. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! What the f*** was that? Oh shit. Holy mother! Oh shit! What the f***? Dude, that was like some I don't know what the hell that was. Okay. Dude, that was here. Was that like a bear or something? What the I don't know what that was. It almost looked like some fucking bobcat or something. Let's just back it up a second. What did I just see? I don't even know what that was. Do they even have like bobcats out here? Unless that was just like a little bear. Holy shit. What the fuck? All I saw was like the eyes like glistening from my light. Okay, let's just hope it stayed over there. Let me grab my flashlight. Holy crap. I don't see anything. I don't know what that was. I'm not sure I really want to find out right now. Okay. I gotta find out what the hell that was. It was like literally watching me. Oh, unless it was something else, I don't know. Oh my god. I gotta look at the footage. Oh. Okay. Was that like a... I don't even know. I don't know what that possibly could have been. Oh, it looked like some sort of bobcat or jaguar or something. I don't know. Holy crap. Oh, okay. So I just looked it up. Barely even have service. But I had just enough to bring up a list of what's like out here. There's like antelope, bear, deer, fox, stuff like that. But I don't know what that was. It was kind of hard to tell. I checked back on the footage as to what that could have possibly been. To me, it kind of looked like a jaguar type of thing. I have absolutely no idea if those even exist out here, but it wasn't on the list. I just saw something again. Oh, I just saw eyes again. What the Yo, I think whatever that is might be coming towards us. What if it's not even an animal? What if it's... Please stay in the forest. Do not come out. I'm so like intrigued. Like I want to go back. I could have sworn like I saw the eyes glistening again over there. Which is kind of weird because I wasn't even shining light in that direction. Hang on a second. Just in case I gotta run. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea to go off in this direction right now. I'm like jumpy right now. I just don't want to get jumped by whatever the f that was. It was like, it had big eyes. There's no way that was like a deer or antelope or something. That was weird. I don't know, I don't see anything. Let me actually turn up this other light a little bit. What is that? What the hell? Wait, were those, was that those people? You know what? We might come back to this area, because I don't know what that was. That might have been not even an animal. I'm just gonna start. I want to see what they're doing. Actually, I am spooked. Holy crap! Whatever it was pretty big. Oh, I don't know. Holy crap! Okay, that was literally just somebody clearing their throat again. What the hell is going on right now? Dude, what is up with this place? It's like the sun hasn't even fully set yet. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna back up. We're going back for now. Holy moly. Oh, my heart is racing. Holy crap, it got so freaking cold. Well, that was that was mildly interesting. I can't say for sure what the hell I saw. Once I'm able to kind of review the footage, we'll hopefully be able to see exactly what that might have been. But I know I saw eyes for sure, and it looked like it stood fairly tall. Let's just make sure we're not being hunted right now, because that would not be good. Okay. Maybe that was my omen to not go to that spot tonight. Holy shit. Okay, wait, I just heard somebody clearing their throat again, but it was in that direction. Alright, something's already going down tonight. Okay, now I just heard it in that direction. What the fuck? Dude, this literally doesn't even make sense. Okay, let's just get out of this area for now. Something feels really off. I don't know what it is. There have been reports as well that you know, there's like sort of shapeshifters in here. I mean, this place is like the epitome of sadness, depression, evil, and there are things probably from the other side that are drawing people in. That has been a conclusion So who's to say, maybe it'll appear on camera as an animal, but what if it was something else that shifted into what looked like an animal at the least? I don't know for sure. All I'm gonna say is we'll probably go to a different section for the time being. I kind of have an idea of where else I'd like to go. And then maybe we'll come back, I guess, at some point in time. We are going to be here pretty much all week, so we've got plenty of time to do everything we want to do out here. Okay, I just smelled something. It was for like a second. It's gone. It almost smelled like fresh laundry. Unless they're burning incense, I don't know. But something's down there now. Heard something, that's for sure. Oh, I thought I saw something move. Okay, fuck that. Okay, let's just get back. Oh, that smells back. What the f? It comes and goes. It doesn't smell like incense. I don't know. Holy crap, this place literally just went full 100 real fast. Oh, that smells back. It keeps coming and going. I sure something. Whoa. Holy crap. I am spooked, to say the least right now. They must still be there. If there's no one there, I'm gonna shit my pants. I feel like I'm being followed. Oh, they're still here. Oh, okay.
This is for
Can I
you.
have your contact?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Contact, please.
For sure.
Yes. Did you hear the bells?
Yeah, I got a little startled. And then I'm like, oh, okay, then it must be them. Do I give it there? What do I do with this?
You can eat.
Oh.
It's like all blessing.
Ah.
Blessing on the statue.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I can confirm they are burning incense, but that's not what I was smelling. It's not the same thing.
Pour a little bit. Tiny, like one drop to that. Tiny, tiny. So you can splash it on the
I'm good.
and then you get that regular water, you splash it on the top. The one from there. First I can turn off.
关掉灯就。只能关掉，不知道。setting off all the lights.
Yeah. Alright, we're going total darkness.
Yes, you can record if you want.
Yeah.
Setting off all the lights.
Sorry? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Let's see what happens in the dark. I literally just heard something growling behind me. What the hell was that?
So well, should don't come and let me do you should do whatever but it's my dear. Name you what the zone by it's my dear at the bottom of the most motor and not the dead, one of the edge of the other. So the Balangi child, or like each and with the days. No, little much age, I was no lemage, and read the noise of the medicine around the other with the documents and get them all on the issue. Then get the natural dominant of a or on the money and the Zimmer soap away the comments or the base. Also, on tricking each there, and what or in the or Anga Baba Mayala was a Zaga and everything in the Molamaka got to it. I mean, you make you what they had to check about the language and the honor but then I was never some of the Zen and watching the show, and I'm like, I was on the honor with the games I young when I was a shirt, the answer was to 100 days, you Zin and Hero was any day. The Madrid, the own the Madrid and the Magyar, there's no numbers about them, but one audition, I did the number is in the regular Hado down to no one so by the Ziggers of Simorgio on my how was see it? I get to go on the house and apologize.
Alright guys, I've decided that I'm probably going to go back in. These guys are going to actually be here for quite some time, but that was really fascinating. I know I had to turn the lights off for some of it, but they did give me some offerings, so maybe that will actually help the cause. I mean, I did think of something that I could offer to the URA myself, but I'm going to at least get to kind of the crossroads for now, because it seems like a lot kind of happens there. But yeah, that was a very interesting experience meeting those people. But yeah, this place is definitely alive. I don't know if I could tell in the actual footage, but at some point when they were doing their ritual thing, behind me it almost sounded like something was kind of growling. And at one point also, because they have like some liquor bottles as offerings as well, and they had an open bottle of wine, and it just fell over on its own. You guys probably heard it in the footage. I don't know if it was maybe just the bench or something actually physically moved it. But yeah, this is turning into a really surreal experience tonight, that is for sure. The energy is just unreal, which is kind of what's convincing me to go back at the moment. But let's at least get back there, and we'll set up once again. Still can't seem to figure out what kind of animal that could have possibly been. If it even was one. Again, I don't know. But let's keep our eyes open in case he decides to show up once again. But yeah, that was definitely a surreal experience. I did not expect to see people coming in here today and doing what they were doing just now. Let's set up here for a minute. I might actually go back down there and maybe see if we can figure out what the hell that was, or I'm kind of like avoiding it for the moment. Just if there is a dangerous animal, I want to let the animal kind of move on before we go back. So we're gonna set up here just for the moment. All right, so I'm a little hesitant to go back down there at the moment. I keep hearing something. Sounds like something's moving around. They're still down there doing their ritual. They did say they were gonna be quite some time. I don't know how late they plan on staying here, but this place is definitely like freaky as shit once the sun sets. But I wanted to wait it out a little bit. Let's see. So she did say that these were for me. She gave me some pizza chips, which is quite interesting. She's like, yeah, they're offerings and they're blessed, which kind of confuses me because she did say that I can eat them. And now I kind of want to try them. And if there's anybody here that maybe wants some chips. You're welcome to have some. Just like give me a sign. Maybe come talk to me. Would you like a chip? I keep seeing something like almost shining down there. I don't know. You know, I must say these are actually not that bad. Well, I'll leave some of these here for you. Damn, I really should have brought my gloves. I knew it was going to be cool, but I did not anticipate it being this frickin' cold tonight. Holy crap. If you want the chips, you're welcome to have them. I kind of just left them there on the ground. I don't know if you guys can see those, but that would be kind of interesting if they started floating. Let's run our spirit box and see what kind of Okay, I just heard that throat clearing again. What is that? Huh. Okay. There's like the fourth time that I've heard what sounded like somebody clearing their throat. Well, if there's anyone here with me, we can communicate on this. I can convert your language to mine, and we can talk. And I'm just gonna wait it out, because like I said, if there is something out there that can actually cause me harm, let's just wait till it moves on. Unless, of course, it's still there by the time I get there. I was looking up different things. It said I searched up like what could possibly have big eyes out here. It did suggest a raccoon dog, but like the eyes looked like they were that big. So I don't know. Is anyone here with me? Okay. Sounds like somebody's making an announcement like off in the distance. Anybody at all? What is that? It's really loud. Sounds like it's coming from the parking lot or something. Oh man, I'm just trying to regain feeling in my hands. Anybody at all? I'm very surprised this is not saying anything, because last time we were here we were getting tons of responses on this. Hello? Anyone there? Konnichiwa? Well, I'm gonna go get those chips, because I'm kind of hungry, to be honest. Oh, we got something. I heard something and it almost sounded like something was kind of whining. This just said choose. Choose what? Just put that in there for a second. Oh.
She heard me.
She heard me. Wait. I wonder if they're talking about the girl over there. When I go back, I'm going to ask them if they had any other experiences. Because what was interesting is I was telling her that I was smelling that like deodorant or something. And she said she smelt something else as well. I don't know. Did she say it was unpleasant?
Medicine.
Do you need medicine? I guess the announcement is over. Can you tell me what I saw down there? Oops, accidentally clicked something. Did I see a URA or some type of animal or weird creature? Maybe something from the other side? I think I gotta throw my my other sweater on.
Strip.
Strip? No, I don't think that would be appropriate right now. There's somebody talking. I can't tell if that's them or if... Sounds almost like something on a loudspeaker. Weird. Alright, so in a few moments...
I was hurt.
I was hurt. How were you hurt? Did somebody do something wrong to you? In a few moments, I'm going to actually get ready to go back down that direction. I don't really care, animal or no animal. We're going down there. That is definitely the area with like the most energy.
Let me try.
Let you try what? What do you need to try? I'm a little bit nervous about this, but all right, let's throw our other sweater on. Unfortunately, I have to cover up the beautiful merch, but thankfully I even brought that sweater. I thought for sure we're done with that. You know, winter is mostly over. We're hitting spring at this point, but nope, you come to Aokigahara in April and it's still pretty freaking cold.
Holy crap, they literally scared the bejeebers out of me. Someone's coming through. Hello. Alright, well, I'm more or less mentally prepared to head back in. We'll see if they want to join me. They're more than welcome.
So, what are all your names?
My name is Dejun Tulku.
Okay.
My name is Yawin.
Okay. And yours?
My name is Yu Qingyun.
Okay. I'm not going to remember any of that, but at least I have it all on camera.
Wonderful.
All right. So they want to follow me in and see if we can, I guess, see anything.
Did you see the thing again?
The what?
The eyes earlier you said.
No, I haven't been back in yet. I just kind of stopped back there just to see if anything would happen.
Have you ever had
Sorry.
Have you ever had experiences where your camera didn't work anymore?
Yes, yeah. Actually, it happened. I was at an asylum, like a psychiatric hospital,
Oh.
and literally just for some reason just stopped working.
Where was it?
In Canada. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Yeah, and it was funny too because my friend, so he goes, "Oh, I feel like something really bad is going to happen," and then all of a sudden my camera just stopped working and all the footage was lost. Wow. Yeah, like I couldn't even get it off the memory card. It happens. I did see something actually that night.
We're not going over here. We're going up here.
Well, I was probably going to go down this way. So this is where last time I was here, I had the camera set up and then I saw in the tree somewhere down there, there was like basically a body hanging. But when I went to go look, there was nobody there. But what was interesting was during the day, I came and because there was snow, I could see tracks. So I went in and I followed the tracks all the way and they just stopped. They never came back out, but there was no one there. There was nothing. They just stopped and disappeared. It was the weirdest thing. It didn't make any sense whatsoever. But every time I go on this trail, I always smell something. It's always like deodorant, cologne, clean laundry, that sort of thing. You smell it now? Yeah?
I smelled it before. I thought it was your perfume.
No, I'm not wearing any perfume. Yeah.
Would you prefer going here or here?
Well, both. I kind of wanted to see down here first and see if we can see whatever this animal was.
By any chance, it is a bear. What is the idea?
Just keep your distance.
Yell a lot?
You don't really have to. Normally when it comes to bears, you would talk to them like you would another human, like calmly. Because a bear, normally what they're trying to do is figure out what you are. So as long as you pose no threat, they generally won't bother you. And over here they only really have black bears, so they're not really aggressive. Where I'm from, they're aggressive. We have grizzly bears in Canada.
Exactly.
Yeah, grizzly bears will kill you. But generally black bears, unless they have cubs, then they don't really care too much. All right, let's see. I don't remember exactly where I stopped. It might have been somewhere around here. But whatever it was, it kind of looked pretty tall. So it could have been a bear, it could have been just about anything, really.
In this direction or?
Yeah, it was on this side. I think it might have been somewhere around here, actually. Or maybe it was further. So I remember coming downhill. Yeah, whatever it is, I think it's gone now. Oh, Mr. Bear. Yeah, I don't see anything.
So, you notice all the branches are broken, right?
Yeah. I think so, yeah. I think they're just naturally, like, rotted away. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's here.
This is almost like the forest of pet thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very cool.
Yeah, I definitely didn't come this far earlier tonight, so I guess we can go check that other trail. But yeah, whatever it was gone, and it wasn't too far. It was only like a few feet away from me.
Wow.
Yeah, it kind of. I thought at first it was like a jaguar or bobcat or something, but I don't even think they have those here. So that was kind of Kind of strange. Okay, so clearly I'm not going crazy if you guys are smelling the same thing.
So again, give me something, or please walk in front of it.
Sure.
What does happen if you do see a dead body?
Well, don't freak out. And then I guess we'll probably have to go and tell the rangers. Well, in the morning anyways. Yeah. So I'm trying to remember kind of where I was.
Very strong.
It's weird, I'm not smelling it. You guys smell it, but I don't smell it.
Because you're used to it now.
Maybe.
Well, my nose is going now.
Well, good to know that I'm not, it's not just me, I guess.
It almost says like do not enter.
Yeah. To me, the energy here feels very dark. So I think where I was probably right here the last time. And I think I had the camera set up around here. Oh, shit.
Are the batteries?
Shouldn't be. Yeah, battery's dead.
Maybe something.
You saw something?
No, I'm saying because your cameras are working, maybe something.
Yeah. Yeah, that shouldn't. These batteries are fully charged.
Chilling too, I can tell you.
Let me see here. It's not going properly. I can't even feel my fingers anymore.
It's very cold.
Yeah. That was very strange. As soon as I started talking about it, the battery just completely died. So yeah, it was right about somewhere in this area. I had the camera set up, and I kind of like looked down there, and with my own eyes I saw somebody, and it looked like they were hanging from the tree. Like they weren't facing me, they were facing like away from me, and it looked like they were wearing almost like a construction uniform. Is the best way I could describe it. Like a black jacket with like very bright green stripes.
That much detail?
Yeah, that's literally exactly what I saw. Yeah. You can just be very, very careful, because the ground here will give way and you could hurt yourself. Like I probably wouldn't even really recommend it. You can if you want, but
There's something about like when you're purposely looking for something with supernatural, you almost never see it.
right.
It's always like unexpected.
Yeah, that one definitely caught me off guard.
You're going in deeper?
Maybe a little bit. Just want to make sure we don't get lost, yeah.
You're the expert, we're trusting you.
I know, it's just hard to see where because there's kind of a natural path that goes through here, but right now it's a little bit hard to really tell.
Like really telling us not to go.
Yeah. Let's see what, this way looks okay. Yeah, I think maybe this way is, shit, these damn branches. I don't even really remember the exact way that I went last time. I think it was this direction. Around this way.
You sure you don't get lost?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too far in, but you get the idea.
Alright, so I'm trying to kind of follow this natural trail a little bit. Not too far in, but just because it's late, it's dark. Just kind of want to see what the vibe is like tonight. My hands are absolutely freezing, so... You know, I don't think I've been this far in on this side at night, to be honest. Spider webs. Yeah, this is definitely the same trail that I followed last time. Not really seeing anything, but... This looks interesting. Kind of looks like possibly a little cave under there. Huh. What's the feeling you guys get? Does it feel different in this area, or
More chilly.
more chilly? Yeah.
Karen?
Yeah, I feel the same.
The same?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they will have many people and so many lights.
Yeah.
Also incense, prayers.
Yes, yeah.
Turn off the lights.
You want to turn off all the lights? Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was weird. All I see is the little incense sticks burning. Yeah. Now imagine I turned on the light and there was an extra person with us. Yeah. At one point I kind of thought I heard like a voice or something.
I did earlier.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that a lot here. I feel like whoever's here is constantly trying to speak. But yeah, that's
Well, you turn lights off. That's the totally different.
This butterfly has been following us. It's been following us.
yeah. Yeah, that happened last time too. When I was here, it literally just landed on me and just, yeah.
Like we see the spirits, they will goes into the butterflies as well.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I also see a problem. But when people go, they probably cross through here. We
Yeah.
won't see them. Unless we go there, we won't find them.
Yeah. Well, where I went, I think it was mostly along this path. And then at some point, it literally just ended up at like a cliff edge.
Really?
And the steps just stopped. Like I couldn't figure out like where exactly they would have gone. There was no other footsteps. And there was no steps coming back out, which was the weird part. So I would have seen a body. There was nothing there.
A ghost.
Maybe it's too
Maybe.
slow.
May-
Cover it.
Maybe I don't know. He wants to keep going.
He really wants to see the ghost, but he's not having much luck. Please be careful when they're walking.
Yeah, be very careful. Just try and make sure you stay on like this side.
I'm really trusting you guys to know where they go, because I have no idea where it is.
I'm trying to get my damn flashlight out. Oh. Sorry? Angelo. Yeah. Here? Yes. Yeah. Not at night, not this far in, but during the day I've come in here.
Now I'm more worried about getting lost and seeing it.
No, you'll be fine. I'm following a certain trail right now. Sorry? It's it's more of a natural trail. But like it's identifiable, right? Like you can see cuz it's all flat. But at some point I'll turn around and start heading back. For a second I thought I saw something down there.
You're singing.
You hear singing? All right, let's just be quiet and stay still for a second. See if we can hear it. I think I just heard it too. Behind me. That way?
The person?
Somebody singing. Or talking or something.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Yeah, you from the same
I
direction?
don't know.
Hear it.
Hello?
Is it a good idea to say hello to a ghost?
I mean, they do that sometimes. It wouldn't be the first time I've heard.
If he or she answers?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, at least with all your adventures, no ghost ever came home with you, right?
One time. Yeah, maybe a couple times, but for sure at least one time. But he was a good ghost. Yeah, he was a special ghost. Yeah. Yeah, a few moments I'll probably turn us around and start heading back, because here's probably where it starts getting a little tricky. Do you guys hear anything else? Waiting to see if I hear it again. It sounded like it was back here somewhere. All right, well, my fingers are frozen. I think I might start heading back. Defrost.
Let's go to the white tree.
The what?
White tree over there. Let's just walk from there. There we go.
is that? Yeah, there was something on the ground there. You found something?
Yeah, what is
Yeah, there was like something there on the ground. I don't know.
this plastic?
Yeah. So clearly somebody was here. Oh yeah. Huh. I don't really know what that is. Yeah.
It's quite deep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like
Very deep.
it's like
Very deep.
in the ground.
Yes, yes.
Looks like some sort of like maybe a plastic bag or something. I don't know. Not sure we really want to know.
Now I can see. Why didn't I do this earlier with the plastic? I can see like stars through the trees.
Damn, this is just so creepy.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it might be time to probably turn around. Yeah, just don't want to. Definitely don't want to get lost out here. All right, so let's head back, I guess.
I know what brings this. You're the deceased.
So they're leaving the incense here for the people who've been lost their lives in here.
May bring them some peace.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, there's something over there.
You get on camera?
I think so.
Should I move the flashlight or keep it?
Move it down for a second. Oh yeah, you can still see it.
Yeah.
What is that?
Huh?
Yeah, it's watching us. It looks like it's high up though.
Yeah. But for some reason in my head, I keep thinking that the Japanese goats are very tall.
You could be right. We might actually be seeing something else right now. It's not moving though.
A little bit it does, once in a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably an owl or something.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I would go over there, but it's a little too
Should I get closer
too
and then
treacherous.
Or no?
Nah. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Going down there, somebody's gonna fall or something.
Yeah, you can still see it from
Yeah, yeah.
You
You,
see it?
you could see it. It's like moving its head.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But for it to stay that long, I think probably you're right.
Yeah, probably.
You see? You see? So Lisa.
Weirdly enough, we all thought we saw a flash of light, as if somebody was like kind of off in that direction. We are back on the main trail now, and I think I'm actually like on the verge of getting frostbite. I literally cannot feel my middle finger, so it might be time for me to leave. Because I'd rather not lose a finger in Japan. That would suck. But yeah, definitely some weird experiences. Alright guys, we are done with night number 1 in Japan's most haunted forest. In my opinion, honestly, probably the most haunted forest in the world. I mean, undoubtedly, with the amount of stuff that we've managed to capture on camera, it is insane. But I want to talk about these 2 clips. So, we have one where I saw something. I saw a glaze over a set of eyes, and it's kind of interesting looking back at the footage now, because it's kind of like
I still cannot definitively figure out exactly what it is that we saw. It's interesting because, I don't know, was it a deer? Was it a bear? It looks kind of strange, even zoomed in on camera. It looks almost translucent. It doesn't really look particularly like any specific animal that I could really identify. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what that was all about.
Whoa. What in the f*** is that? There's something there. Oh, shit. Oh,
You guys tell me in the comments below. It could literally just be a deer. It could be absolutely nothing. But what I saw, it didn't look anything like a deer. It literally looked like a giant animal that doesn't exist in this particular part of the world, or at least in this forest. It doesn't really add up. I don't even really know what to say about it, but yeah, there's that. Apart from that, there's also this other clip. While I was in there, the other group of people were still kind of doing their ritual, ceremonial type of stuff, and the sound to me just seems off. In my opinion, it almost kind of sounds as if somebody's instantly breathing, and then you're hearing the bell off in the background, and I have no idea. I have no idea how to describe what it was. I know he was using his little tambourine thing, but I don't know if that specifically was the sound that we were hearing. It just doesn't really sound the same, because when I was up close, you could hear, because it swings side to side and hits both sides of the tambourine drum, whatever you want to call it. But it didn't sound like that. It sounded different. It sounded abnormal, to say the least. And it almost seemed as if that sound kind of kicked in before the bell sound. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it, but
I just heard something. Whoa.
yeah, this is only day one. We still have, I think, another 4 days here. And we're going to be doing a lot of investigating. We're probably going to be going to some other places in the forest that we've never been before. We might go deeper than we've ever gone, ever in the past, which I do have to be very cautious and careful of, because we don't want to get lost. Once you go deep enough, there is no cell reception. We're probably going to have to use a lot of markers and use every sort of survival instinct that we know, just to kind of stay alive at this point. But I'm kind of curious as to what we're going to find, what happens when we go even farther than we've ever gone before. I don't know if that's going to be tomorrow or the day after, but like I said, we still got 4 days. And I am going to be maximizing the time here. I know you guys want to see this. And we're going to literally be pushing the limits here. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. I guess we're about to find out. But I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I hope you enjoyed part 1. This was a really unique episode, meeting this group of people, which was completely unexpected. And they were all super cool, super chill people. The fact that they came into the woods with me to do some ghost hunting, just to see what it is that we would find. But yeah, definitely hope you are looking forward to episode 2. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, if you enjoy this type of content. And we'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye-bye.